You've been really a trailblazer in Bitcoin policy on the Hill, from self-custody with the Keep Your Coins Act to de minimis tax exemptions for everyday payments with the Token Taxonomy Act. But we understand today you actually have a special announcement.
Yeah, today I'm announcing that we're introducing the Bitcoin for America Act, and this deals with codifying the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Executive Order and, frankly, eliminating capital gains tax if you want to pay your taxes with Bitcoin. Now, a lot of hold on for dear lifers are going to, why would I part with my Bitcoin? I understand the concern. You don't have to, but you can.
Fascinating. This is a huge announcement. Very, very cool. Would love to just sort of dig right into the bill. So tell us a little bit about the overall structure, maybe how you came to this idea and the thinking behind it, and unpack it for us a bit.
Well, I'd like to give a little credit to Ohio, former treasurer in the state of Ohio, Josh Mandel. So when he was treasurer of our state, one of his parting acts was to try to make it so you could pay your Ohio taxes with Bitcoin. And they came in and said, well, you can't really do that. It's not legal. And they undid it. And then I was just talking about things recently, and I said, why couldn't we do that at the federal level? And okay, maybe you can't just do it with executive action like he tried in Ohio, but you could do it with a law. So why don't we just change the law? And this would be in line with what the administration's already said they want to build as a strategic Bitcoin reserve. You could do this in a deficit neutral way where people who already have Bitcoin could pay taxes with their Bitcoin. And frankly, people could say, you know what, I just want to pay my taxes in Bitcoin. So you could convert US dollars to Bitcoin and send your tax payments into the Treasury. And then your tax payments would go into the Treasury. If you're concerned about, say, well, I don't want my money going to foreign aid. Well, put it in the strategic Bitcoin reserve. It won't be spent at all. I don't want my money going to XYZ. Just pay in Bitcoin. It'll stay in the Treasury.
Wow, this is fascinating. And would this be available both for individuals and also corporate taxpayers?
That's the goal.
Wow. So this would potentially have a very large impact of the different people that could opt into this.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that I kind of hope to say is, look, I love the hold on for dear life mindset. In a lot of ways, this is kind of taken away from the liquidity in Bitcoin. So the idea that it would be a permissionless payment system has kind of gone away because, in the early days, people parted with Bitcoin and they're like, wait, how much was that pizza? And so people are very reluctant to use it as a payment instrument. But here, the goal would be, well, let's create some liquidity with it. And it doesn't stay liquid once it goes into a strategic Bitcoin reserve, but it does facilitate the U.S. accumulation of Bitcoin.